What's up, y'all? It's your girl KP, and I am back with another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Kendra. I'm 25. I'm from the real 804, and I'm an entrepreneur working a 9 to 5. Let's get into spilling the tea, honey, because it's been long overdue for me to make a life update. I haven't done a life update video since January 2023, and it's 2024, and it's a few months in, but it's a new month, so might as well start off right. I'm gonna touch on some of the same points I did in my last life update, so if you want to check that out, I'm gonna link it right here. Okay, but let's start with 2023 as a whole. Okay, I don't know, y'all let me know down in the comments below how y'all felt about 2023. What was y'all rated, and what's like the most memorable thing you can recollect about 2023. I know it's only a few months into 2024, but I just feel like that just feels so long ago. It's definitely giving past. But I seen a video on TikTok, and the girl was like, I write down my accomplishments throughout the year, or like pivotal points throughout the year. So I decided to do that because I definitely ended 2023 thinking like, what do I really have to show for this year? So I got my journal right here, and I'm gonna just let y'all know what I wrote down, and I just broke it up into months. So starting in January, I successfully moved into my new home. It's crazy to think it's already been a whole year since I've been here. Like, it's just been crazy. But I moved in, I did a pop-up shop in January, and then in February, I went to Puerto Rico. Girl, such an impromptu, but I'm gonna put my vision board right here. But traveling was like a big thing on my vision board, so I'm just blessed that I was able to go, to be honest. Literally days after I got back from my trip, y'all, I actually did my first hosting in my new place, which was my Valentine's Day brunch. And y'all seen what I did this year, you know, it's only up from here, and that's its own period. And in March, I did another pop-up shop. I actually hit 500 subscribers on my channel. That's so crazy to think, because literally I have a whole new channel. Y'all probably like, girl, you're not even close to 500 followers. At the time, that was a very big accomplishment. Okay, moving on to April, I went to the mountaintop experience. Y'all, I don't know if y'all ever planned something and you just didn't really realize that you actually said yes to that. And that's kind of how I felt when I went on this trip. And it's basically like a retreat type of thing. It's for the youth, and I went just more as like a worker. But I got so much out of that conference that I just didn't feel like I went in with. Like, I went in very biased, and I just kind of came out very much like, this is why I needed to come. Like, I just needed to go to that. Later that month, we restarted the podcast again. I think that was season 3. And I also did a photo shoot. Like, who am I? A model? Like, not little old me. I think that just really showed that, like, I could really do anything. Like, I'm definitely not a model, but like, I don't think it's no issue with just trying things, you know? And obviously, April was a big month, because I also went to something in the water that month. It wasn't what I expected. It was my first year going. I actually vlogged it. Y'all can check out that video as well. But y'all, like, the one thing that I really took from that whole thing is that I seen freaking Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne. I seen Lil Wayne. You can't tell me nothing. Moving on to May, me and Darty actually got to do an interview with 804 Podcast. I just thought that was a big thing, simply because they have a large platform, and we were able to be a part of that. So I thought that was an accomplishment, as well as my brother and my cousin graduated from college. Like, that wasn't my accomplishment, but I think just seeing people that are younger than me and maybe, you know, express to me that I inspire them, and seeing them accomplish their goals just really means a lot to me. June seemed like it was pretty chill. All I put down is that I went to go see Tank and the Bangers. Music is so transformative, and the artist Tank, I don't know, she just spoke life into that audience, and I wholeheartedly received it, and I think I needed it at that time. And yes, like, I will never forget that. July 2023 actually marked 3 years of my business. Y'all, we're going to get into my business, but just know I did a little something for my 3-year anniversary. And then I went to National Baptist Deacons Convention. I vlogged that as well. Always a great experience. And then I took pictures for my birthday that month as well. Look at me modeling again. But that's probably like one of my favorite shoots ever that I've ever done. So I had to put that down. Then in August, I spent a lot of coins, honey. It was my birthday. I took a trip to Mexico. Here I go. And I actually used my passport. So like, I mean, what else is there to say about that? September, I went to go see Victoria Monet. Loved her down. Then in October, I actually did homecoming for my high school, and I actually danced with the band just like we did way back when, girl, all them years ago. I had my tail out on that field, and we were shaking the tail feather. Like, that was just such an experience, y'all. I'm so glad that I did that. Then in November, I went to go see Coco Jones. Love her down too, period. And then also it's Jiho in November. Jiho was a whole experience. There's some things that happened that I probably will never tell. Then in December, I did my second ever hosting in my place, and that was Christmas Eve that I did with my family. First of all, I love my family, and like anything family oriented just has like a special place for me. But I was just hyped that I was able to host Christmas Eve. Everything went extremely well. And I was able to pull my place together, you know, to be Christmas themed and stuff like that. So I'm very proud of that. And then also in December, I went to Toronto. So it's giving traveling girly. Like, I swear, like, I didn't do that much last year, but I did. And one thing about it, y'all, you got to remember, like, whatever's supposed to be for you is going to be for you, and the opportunity will arise. Like, message. So that wraps up my 2023, everything that was on the up and up. Let's get a little more personal. Okay, so let's get into this job situation. I shared with you all my whole transition from my last job to my current job right now. I actually vlogged that experience, but a lot of people don't know like how everything really was. And I'm gonna just keep it a band, just say like it started to get very toxic, and it started to affect my mental health a lot. I don't know how much I want to share, y'all, because like I just don't want any, like when it comes to employment, I don't want any of that. Like between my employment and where I live, I don't want that type of stuff to be leaking out on the internet. But to give y'all some context, back in 2022, I was actually working out in the field with a partner company. So I wasn't working directly with my company. I was working with another company. And it kind of showed me like how, you know, things should be in a workplace and how things should be conducted. And then I was sent back to my company office. I was sent back there in like around Thanksgiving. So after that, I was told I would be transferred on to another job, you know, in a couple months, maybe like January, I'll have something set in stone and I'll be working out with another company or something like that, another partnership. Y'all, January came and went, and I stayed working at the main office until I got my next job. Y'all, I'm just keeping it a band. I didn't have anything to do, and it's a lot of ways to look at the situation. Like some will say like, oh, like you had plenty of time to do what you want to do then, you're getting free money. But from my point of view, I always feel like, was there going to be a day that I was going to get fired simply because I have nothing to do? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a fear thing. And let's just say like the people in leadership just were not treating me well. And I didn't feel important. Like I feel like, yes, it's a job, but like at this point, this is my career, and I felt like I was not gaining anything. I'm not learning anything, and I'm really not following through with any of my career goals. And I didn't see myself growing. Like it was just a tough situation. But if anybody out there is in a situation where you don't like your job and you're starting to use the word hate and you hate your job, oh Lord, all I can do is say is just stay steadfast and pray about it. I do feel like you will get out of that situation because I was able to get out of it. Like I'm a living testimony that you can get out of it. But if you haven't watched the videos of me being unemployed, definitely check those out because those was like real experiences in real time. So on a brighter note, y'all, I do have a new job. I currently work as a structural designer, so I'm actually doing like architectural type work that I actually majored in from college, and I'm actually applying some of the things that I learned in college. So I feel so much better where I'm at. A lot of people be asking me, how do I feel about my job now? I actually feel like I'm adding something to the team. I'm being beneficial to the company, and I'm actually being compensated for the work that I put in. So that says enough right there. And I feel like for 2024, I'm just trying to better myself, learn more, and see how else I can add to the company as a whole, because I know I'm going to reap the reward from whatever seeds that I sow into that company. So let's just move on from that, child. So let's get into my small business. So first off, I want to thank everybody that just continuously be supporting and asking and just wondering when I'm going to come back. So I think that kind of sums it up, y'all. 2023, I probably put in 10% of the work to even make that business anything. Okay. We're talking about 0 sales, no work, no income, no nothing. It's really not much to say. I feel like I came in saying, oh, I'm moving, I'm going through a transition, I'm gonna take a well-deserved break. And then I got comfortable not doing the extra stuff. Like, I got comfortable coming home from work and not doing anything. I got comfortable with not having to spend my weekends making content. I got comfortable not having to post every day on my Instagram. I got comfortable not having to find vendors and do research and do all that stuff. Like, I could do without. Like, I really am fine without. So 2023 was just a year of stagnation. There was nothing to really show for it. I just think the best thing I can do right now is to just form a team where it's not just me doing everything. But I think right now I'm focusing on other things. I don't think I can handle the financial burden of it right now either. That just is what it is. I guess to really put it in a nutshell, I just don't think I can do it all. Okay, moving on, my YouTube career. After August 2023, I decided to make a new channel. Can't really tell you yet whether it was a good decision or not. I don't see myself going back to my old channel or anything. I'm going to stay over here, but I'm also just starting to get consistent on my channel again. So as a whole, content creation, I just had to make it fun again, y'all. Like, anybody that does content, y'all know how I can feel. Not to say that it's burnout, but it's just like, I'm doing this again. Same old thing again. Especially if you're not getting results, girl. Especially if your audience not growing. I'm very happy with this new channel. I feel like I'm just more intentional about everything. And I'm just trying to like get my foot in as well. So if y'all see some different type of content, just bear with me. I'm trying to like figure out what I want to do, as well as all my other social platforms, because in order to get people over here, I have to kind of grab them from other apps. So right now, I currently am like feeling more confident about posting my content and knowing my worth and what I can put forth and that type of thing. And just putting it out because I want to, or putting in the work because I want to, and just have fun with it. Because once it starts feeling like a job, even though I for sure want to make money, when it starts feeling like a job, it just definitely kind of takes the fun out of it. But one thing I did want to say, I'm just speaking this out loud. I really want to tap into being a UGC creator. Somebody hold me accountable. How about this? Y'all hold me accountable and be like, post the video. You better be recording a video right now. You better be vlogging this week. You know what I'm saying? Just, motivate me a little bit. Let's move on. Let's do a mental health check-in. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling. How y'all feeling right now? As you watching this video, let me know how y'all feeling. Personally, like I said, there was a lot taking a toll on me in 2023. And I think just genuinely, life is just waves of ups and downs. Like, I can't really say, oh, it was a terrible year, I've been depressed, I've been down, something like that. But I just have times where when something gets me off my equilibrium, it like pushes me back to square one. I have to like figure out how to get back to me. But overall, I feel like I'm good. I said this in my birthday vlog, but like my frontal lobe being fully developed at 25, I really do feel like cracked the code for me. I mean, it may just be a placebo effect, but I really just feel like I understand this life thing. I think that's been a pivotal part. Okay, and I did just want to touch on therapy since I did talk about it in my last video. I was previously doing monthly sessions, but once the new year started, I just stopped going. But I did book a session for the month of March, so we'll see how that goes. I think I'm going to go other routes to kind of find more understanding of where I want to go in life, which is going to be reading the Bible. That's my goal for the year. I want to, now I'm not saying that I'm going to finish the whole Bible this year, but I'm definitely making it very intentional for me to actually read the book, because I'm definitely giving the VeggieTales era, Bible stories era. I even went to Christian school as a kid. But all of the information is starting to get very pushed back to the back of my memory, to the point where I don't remember those stories anymore. So I don't really remember the Bible. You know, you can't live the word if you don't know the word. So I think that's kind of bridging the gap for me being in confusion and needing therapy. So I feel like that's like a good medium for me this year. But we'll see. I'll update y'all after my session. Okay, on to the next. I wanted to add a new portion, and I wanted to add in a relationship. So I feel like this ties in both to what I want to cover as well, and that's like living by myself. So I am a single woman. I don't have a man. I don't have none of that. I just live by myself. I do everything that I need to do to take care of myself by myself. You know, like I'm just a very independent person. And I feel like in 2023, at the beginning when it was a little rocky, I think I really isolated myself and didn't push myself to go out. I was realizing that I wasn't getting enough social interaction. So that was a big thing that I was starting to crave by the end of 2023. So I was very intentional about putting out there that I wanted to gain new relationships, new friends, stuff like that. And I'm just grateful for the people that have come in my life. Nobody actually new has come into my life, which I think is so funny. It's actually people that I've known before. But I'm very appreciative of these relationships because it kind of changed my well-being as a whole, because I feel like I have more people I can reach my hand out to. But in any case, when living alone, you have to be the one to reach out. So that is something that I'm working on as well. So that kind of sums up everything that I wanted to cover, y'all. I will just leave y'all with some of my goals for 2024. Let's put my vision board right here. I would like to get improvements in this house. I thank God that I was able to get more furniture in this home. I literally just bought a whole bunch of furniture at the end of the year, and it's so sad it took me almost a whole year to actually spruce the place up to what I wanted to be, but all in God's timing, promise. So I want to do more improvements this year. To me, this year is a year of money making, girl. Money making, money saving. I have places I'm trying to go, places I'm trying to be, funds that need to be saved up and spent somewhere. So this is a money year for me. Also, I want to have fun with fashion again. And that may branch off into getting back to my business. I don't know, but just in general, I want to make the things that I love fun again. I also want to try 3 new things or 3 new hobbies. So I took up coloring, I took up scrapbooking, and I also took up pole dancing. So those are my goals to like either perfect and or just have fun with. And I also put down that I want to be cleaner. Girl, I needed to hear that right now, because I'm organized, but I'm not the cleanest. So we need to get into that. And I put down less lazy. Ooh, girl. I potentially think about getting a new car, so I'm about to save up for that. I put potential, not too much on that. I also want to travel to 4 different cities, as well as I told y'all I want to read the Bible, as well as I'm ready for love. that's what I got for 2024. Y'all let me know. Comment down below what's like one of your top 2024 goals. And if you're watching this like how I watch YouTube videos, come back to your phone, pick up your phone, and comment down below what you felt was most intriguing about this video, what you think helped, and or what are your goals for 2024. Let me know down in the comments. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're doing because I'm trying to hit 1K. But I know you want to see more of me. But without further ado, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. You're sure gonna make it, yeah.
Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, girl. I should have came on here and talked about Risa Tisa. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm tripping. I gotta go to bed.